What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? 3M Broadcast here. I'm your host, Artsy Snipe, and it is time for some more basketball. This time we got the first game for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It is the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the New York Knicks. Let's start with the first team. Oh, man, the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron James coming back, the second son of Ohio, coming back to his home state to play for his home team where he left it 4 years ago, finally coming back to play with the Cavaliers uniform on. Number 23, LeBron James is finally back, and he brought some good people with him. He brought back Kevin Love. He has Sean Marion, all these good people. But let's discuss it. First off, let's discuss the man of the whole NBA universe, LeBron James. He has finally come back to Cleveland. Yes, it is amazing that he's come back. The fans are going to be happening and cheering. I mean, usually when this first game is going to come on, there's probably going to be explosions, and it's going to probably be the end of the world with all these great players. Because I mean, you got Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love and all these people. And I heard LeBron James say a quote sometime. He said, "You know, we're not a big three, but rather we're a whole team." And I believe that because I mean, there's a whole lot more people than just big three people. I mean, you got people like who do you got? You got LeBron James, obviously. You got Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, but you got some other good guards like Delladova's pretty good. You got some more people came into this team like Mike Miller, who is just. Oh, Mike Miller, he's just dangerous at three-point. He is a dead eye at the three-point line. You have Sean Marion, Kevin Love, like I just said. You have Tristan Thompson, who was really good. Who else you got here? I mean, Brennan Haywood, I guess, and Deion Waiters, who's another good guard. And you also got Anderson Varejao, who's been here for Anderson Varejao, been Cavaliers forever. I mean, he's been longer than anybody on this team. Probably he's probably the biggest veteran of Cleveland, and it's amazing. But let's start with like the new coaching position, which is the new coach. I don't know who the last coach was for Cleveland, but the last coach he got out. David Blatt is in here now. I heard David Blatt was a pretty good player or a really good coach overseas. He won some games. He won some international tournaments with I don't know, Russia or something like that. I don't know, Serbia, something like that, or no, it was like Middle East, something like that. But anyways, but David Blatt is an international coach. No, he has never coached an NBA game before, and people are going to doubt him. Like, oh, he's not a good coach. How is he going to coach LeBron James? How is he going to coach Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving? How is he going to tell him how to play, how to work, how to move, how to blah blah blah, how to shoot, how to practice? And the answer is it doesn't really matter because I mean Kevin Love is someone at his prime. LeBron James is finally coming to his own. He did come into his own during I would say his third year at the Miami Heat. He finally stepped out of Dwayne Wade's shadow and finally made himself, his own man. That's why he probably left. I think that's why he left Miami, because he finally was his own man. He could finally, lead a team, and he couldn't do that when he was in Cleveland during a rookie. He could not lead a team, in my opinion, when he was in Cleveland earlier in his career. He couldn't lead them. That's why they never won a championship. But now he's finally the leader of this team, and he is somewhat of a coach of himself. I really do believe he is a coach in of himself, which is pretty. Crazy. But yeah, they got Kevin Love and all that, but David Blatt is alright. I mean, he can be the coach, but I mean, I know there can be friction in the coaching staff between David Blatt and LeBron James and some other players, but I mean, LeBron James could be a coach in of itself. He can coach these players because he's been everywhere. He knows where to go. He's been here and there, been there, been here, been there, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, let's go to the next team, the New York Knicks, and Carmelo Anthony surprisingly did not leave the New York Knicks. He's staying with them because of that big cash contract that they gave him, that big cash money, and also the savior of the Knicks, Steven Jackson, has finally come on board, and former Oklahoma City Thunder player, what's his name, Derek Fisher, yeah, he's finally coming back. They did not get Steve Kerr on the coaching staff, which is pretty sad that he went to Golden State, but still, this is going to be good. I mean, Steven Jackson, they're going to implement the triangle offense. There was not a whole lot of roster stuff changing, but I definitely see this roster changing during the midseason when that trade deadline comes in. There might be some trades going on here to get New York Knicks' spot up. Because, the only person is Carmelo Anthony. I don't see anybody. Jose Calderon maybe, and Ian Shumpert's good. But J.R. Smith is a good three-point shooter. Amari Stoudemire is good in the paint, in the post. He can do he can do the best. He's probably one of the best centers, I believe. Well, not the best center, but you know what I mean. He's a pretty good center. But still, there's just nothing there's nothing centering around Carmelo Anthony in the New York Knicks team. So I believe that in the in the midseason, you'll see a bunch of changes coming, and they might leave Bargnani. They might get rid of some other people to get some more people from other teams. But still, Steven Jackson is a very good, and he's a very methodical manager. He really is good. But still, you just gotta think. I don't know. New York Knicks they're good with Carmelo Anthony, but without him, I think they would be terrible. I believe the New York Knicks are going to make the playoffs this year. I truly believe they're going to make the playoffs. They might go out in the first round, I believe, but they're still going to make the playoffs nonetheless. And let's go back to Cleveland for a second. Now, Cleveland, I mean, Cleveland is just—they're going to be good. They're going to be good. I mean, that's all I can say. Any team with LeBron James can be good. It'll be better than what you had last time. But it's going to be LeBron James makes any team twice as good, I believe. And I believe that the Cavaliers will make it. Will probably make it to the. Will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I really do believe that they'll make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, whether they make the NBA championship, I don't know. I mean, people are saying that the Chicago Bulls might come up. Other team that I'm not too aware of might come in, but those are the top two teams I see going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Is the Chicago Bulls with Derrick Rose coming back, and the Cleveland Cavaliers might make a run for the playoffs. But still, people are saying, "Oh, Kevin Love never played a playoff spot. Neither did Kyrie Irving never did the playoffs." I don't believe. So I mean, how are they going to do the playoffs? I mean, they had never gone to the postseason. I mean, they're probably unexperienced. But you know what? They played games before. They played games to where there was playoff implications. They played games where it felt like a playoff game, where there was go win or go home. And they're going to use that experience just like Kevin Love does. Because I mean, Kevin Love, I mean, he played at Minnesota, for God's sake. He knows the meaning of losing, because Minnesota is all right, but I mean, they're mostly like a losing team. Like Kevin Love knows how to lose and knows what it feels like to lose. And that's probably why I believe he went to Cleveland with LeBron James, because he's tired of losing. He wants to win a ring. He wants to win a championship, and he's damn well deserves one too. Because I mean, he's one of him and LeBron James, I believe, are like top 10 players in the league. They're two of the top 10 players in the league, and they're going to show it here this season. So that's the end of my discussion. We're going to see the final minute here or so of the game. Comment down below who do you think you're going to win this game. Comment on who do you think how good LeBron James is going to be in Cleveland season, if they're going to make the playoffs, if they're even win the NBA championship. You can comment down below, and I'll end it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, click that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button. If you like any of your content, like I said, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, this has been your broadcast. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.